The reason I am here is because I want to be up on that wall forever as the winner of MasterChef. Like, so fucking let me win. Yo, MasterChef is casting duos. Should we submit? Dafne!
What up?
What up, homie?
Nothing much, man. Just watching One Piece.
Oh, you're into anime, huh?
Oh my God, I'm such a nerd. Like,
Really?
yeah. Oh, by the way, my boyfriend said Spider-Man.
Oh, yeah.
Spider-Man mean? It's so funny.
Look at your background. It's cute. It looks good.
Thanks. I have like, Zoro here. So I like, nerd stuff.
Yeah, you nerd out?
Yeah, I think it's the best, thing to do outside of work.
What do you nerd out? What do you nerd out on?
Disneyland. I'm a Disney
Okay.
freak. And also I honestly, One Piece is the only anime I really watch because there's so many episodes.
Yeah. Do you watch the animated One Piece or the live action one?
Hell no, the animated one. The live action is trash.
It's trash?
It's not what One Piece is about, but it's still cool to see it. I don't mind it.
I did watch the live action.
And
I'm not an anime person.
well, that shouldn't, you shouldn't base it off that.
No, but what I actually liked about the live action is they made it chunky like animation.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah,
Does that make
yeah.
sense?
Or they will cut off certain spots. No, you should watch the
Yeah.
actual cartoon. It's cool. But in
My problem
Japanese.
is, watch it in Japanese with subtitles?
Yes, that's how I've been doing it. There's no other
You
way.
You nerd out like that.
Yeah, well, because the reactions are a lot different. They're like, Pistola! That's so cool, dude. You should watch it. Are you?
Are you learning
Huh?
Are you learning Japanese?
No, I don't know. I just know the basic stuff. Are you wearing an apron, by the way?
I literally just walked in the house from work and I peed and sat down. I didn't even take it off.
You drive, or were you cooking at home?
Oh, I was cooking at work. But I have this whole thing. If I take my apron off and put it in the car, I'll forget to bring it upstairs and wash it.
Wow.
So, and I put my phone charger in the pocket. So then I'll end up leaving my phone charger in the car with the apron, and I won't go back down and get it. And,
Yeah.
and then, so if I leave it on, everything that's in my pockets makes it upstairs to my apartment.
You need a housekeeper, man.
Don't we all?
Yeah.
Not with this inflation.
Well, my boss has housekeepers, so I just leave my apron there, and they wash it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The housekeeper, Hilda, will do that for me, but I just feel bad because she does so much at this house that, if I'm even just like, hey, can you wash my apron? I just feel bad.
But she washes the towels, right?
Yeah, she washes everything.
Okay. Do you give her family meal? Are you a family meal personal chef? Do you do that too?
I'm told when to feed her,
Oh.
and then I'll sneak her stuff here and there. But
What is this, prison? Literally sounds like prison. Oh my gosh. You'll sneak her stuff? Jesus.
I'll give her food here and there, and then when we go out of town, I'm like, please take everything in the fridge, and she's like, thank you, chef, thank you, chef.
Nice.
But no, it's funny. Okay, so I actually was talking about this the other day. You know how Anthony Bourdain wrote Kitchen Confidential, right? And he flipped the restaurant industry upside down by writing that book. I want to write a similar book that's like a tell-all about the private industry, about the private food industry, but I want to call it The Housekeeper Runs LA.
Ooh.
Instead of calling it private. I even thought about Private Confidential, which is kind of funny and tongue-in-cheek, but I'm also I really want to call it what it is. It's The Housekeepers Run LA. And then that's kind of intriguing. What do you mean the housekeepers run LA? And then you start reading it. It's the housekeepers run everything. Not just.
I mean, they're the ones that have the secrets. They keep the secrets.
They got all of it.
Yeah.
They got all of it. I want to share the story from the perspective of the being in the private world and how the housekeepers fucking know everything. They really do. And I kind of just want to title it that and then get into all the detail of like,
What if you title it "The Housekeepers Know Everything"?
yeah,
Because
that could be good.
housekeepers literally know everything, and they even do the dirty laundry.
Yeah, they do.
So like literally, like it's crazy. Private chefing is a whole different universe that I never even knew existed, and now being a part of it, I'm like, it's so toxic.
Yeah.
It's worse than kitchens because we're dealing with people's actual lives, not their businesses.
Well, right. And I was joking tonight with a friend. I was like, dude, I don't have an HR department to call.
Yeah. There is no HR.
Like,
there is no
HR.
No. Your HR is your boss, and they can easily fire you at will.
At will. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And even when they're wrong.
You just gotta shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Like,
so I had this house where and look, it was a new thing for me. Like I before this client, I didn't make a lot of rice. The client that I'm discussing about, it's not the client I'm with now. But, they had a rice maker, one of the, the fancy rice makers, whatever. I made rice in it. And then sometimes the rice would like stick to the bottom because it's just been sitting like all night. How, you put the rice in, you can let it sit for hours.
Yeah.
And sometimes it sits. But they didn't want like me to soak the insert like in the sink overnight. And it's like, look, I've been here since 7 a.m. I'm not going to sit around and wait for this thing to soak. So I just put it in the dishwasher. I put it in the dishwasher with the rest of the dishes. Well, rice built up in the bottom of the dishwasher after one, like, but it's like, okay, well, I'll come in and I'll clean the rice out because it got the rice out for me. No big deal. And the housekeeper is the one that sent it to me. And the housekeeper took a picture of it.
Of course.
And then one day the housekeepers were getting in trouble over some shit. And they were like, well, we have to do all this extra stuff, and sent this picture to the boss of the rice in the bottom of the fucking dishwasher. Like, I'm a problem. And I'm like, okay.
There's so much pointing fingers. Just like get it fixed. Like it happens.
Right. Just do it. Yeah. Like it was so great. And like that job went south real fast, but there was a lot of there was so much toxicity at that job. The head of the household, I'll share this story and then we can talk about other shit. But you'll get a kick out of this one. Have you ever had like one of your clients like have the doctor come to the house?
Yeah.
Okay.
All the time.
Okay, so this house that I'm working at, the chef's kitchen just has like a door, and then it's the dining room.
Mm-hmm.
And the doctor comes to the house, and the husband and wife are sitting at the table, and I'm listening to the husband just lie to the doctor about his diet. And the reason, I mean, obviously I know his diet.
Yeah.
The reason I know he's lying is because he tells me every day, I want well done filet mignon. And later learning now, like, that's not bad if you just eat filet mignon every day. It's actually good for you if you're not eating all the other junk. But he had frozen Jimmy Dean sausages. And I don't know if you do this, but with some clients, like my client now, I don't have to do it, which is great. But clients in the past, like I'll go in and I'll check the trash. I'll open the trash and see what they ate in the middle of the night, or what they ate before I got there, or what they're eating in the middle of the day. Because then I know, if they're telling me, hey, I'm trying to lose weight, and then they're not, and they try to come blame me, but every week I've opened up the trash can and there's In-N-Out and CPK and whatever. It's like, it's not my fault, dude.
Yeah.
It's like you don't have control. So this doctor, he's sitting there and he's just telling his doctor, I eat fish every day. I have this Mediterranean diet. I'm so healthy, and I do the treadmill and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, he gets up and his wife gets up and they go their separate ways, and they leave the doctor at the table, and the doctor's at his table and he's texting, and I'm sitting there prepping lunch. And I walk out and I hand him my card and I go, hey man, I'm like, if you really want to know about his health, I was like, call me. I was like, because that's not what he's eating. And he goes, oh, don't worry. They just pay me for the answer they want.
That's wild.
I was like, that's fucking wild. You're also a piece of shit because you're just taking money and giving him the answer he wants. And then you're letting him just sit there and lie to you. I was like, you're all fucking corrupt. And here I am being the fucking good guy coming out going, hey, if his fucking heart's not checking out right or his blood pressure's high, it's because of these Jimmy Dean's breakfast sausages. And he just didn't care. I was like, what world am I in right now?
Money world. People don't care.
Have you had anything like that?
No, like I've never looked through their trash. Like whatever he eats is his choice. At the end of the day, I have to make sure that it's always clean. So I do cook very healthy. Like my boss right now, he's doing vegan diet for 2 weeks. So I did a tofu kefta instead. And like I did that, and then I did like braised okra with rice. I cook rice every day, but I don't use a crock pot. I don't use that because I feel like it's gonna explode in my face. So I just cook it, I put my finger in everything. It comes out perfect.
Look, I don't doubt your rice making abilities, but I don't do it in a crock pot. I do it in the
rice maker.
Yeah, the Instapot.
Yeah. No, I cook it myself.
Yeah, but dude, you do 1-to-1 and pour it in, twist the top and hit rice.
But what if one day you're in a cooking competition and you don't have that?
Well, they have it, but I know how to do it. Here's the thing. This is my rule for myself. I will not use any cheat unless I can do it without.
Yeah. No, for sure.
That's my personal rule.
I just don't know how to use all these appliances. That's why I barely got into the air fryer. Even then, I hate it.
Dude, I don't know how to do the air fryer. I hate the air fryer.
You have to pour a lot of like nonstick spray, and even then that's not healthy.
No, that's not healthy at all.
So I'm like, what the hell is the difference? You're literally having to put spray, or else it's gonna be dry like your ass. Like it's just not good.
Right. Like especially like on our new Thor ovens, we have do you have the air fryer?
Yeah. You know what? I didn't get that electric one.
Oh no, because do you have gas? Oh, you have gas.
Yeah, I didn't get the electric one.
Right, so I had to trade in my fucking gas one for this electric because I'm in downtown LA.
Yeah.
But I have an air fryer setting.
That's sick. Have you used it?
I don't know how to do it.
Oh my God. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We don't know how to use that. Like, we actually know how to fry.
Like, I'll just fry it. It's like, I'll just fry it. There's a pizza dough proof setting, so I can put pizza dough in and proof it.
Oh, sick.
I really want to try that, but I just haven't gotten to it yet. I want to do videos. I want to do videos for all of it.
You should.
Sorry, I interrupted you. You made a tofu what tonight for him?
Oh, tofu kefta. Do you know what that is?
Like the skewers?
Yeah, it's like a kebab. It's basically a kebab.
Yeah.
I don't use the skewers because I pan sear it.
Oh, I call it kufta.
It's probably kufta. I know it's kefta, kefta or whatever. Maybe it is kufta. I don't know, but I cook a lot of Arabic food.
Right, it's Mediterranean. It's kufta.
Yeah. Oh, that's good to know. So I made tofu, like firm tofu, when I put like tabbouleh in it and a little chickpea flour in it, and then a lot of seasonings, like Moroccan seasonings, and it was actually really good. I finished it with lemon juice, and I put tahini sauce on top with tabbouleh.
Dude, that sounds amazing.
It was good. I was like, oh shit, this is good. So,
dude, I'm gonna steal that for tomorrow. Did you blend the tofu up?
I used my hands. So you use firm tofu.
So with Chef Dafne, that's nothing plugs in.
No, only sometimes.
What about when you make a cake? Do you whisk it by hand?
Yeah, I got to make sure these fucking forearms are nice and strong. Look at that.
Yeah, your boyfriend's stoked.
I love him, though.
He's great. He's really great. I'm really glad I got to meet him. He's such a cool dude. You got a good one.
I didn't tell you that his name was Derrick.
Yeah, what the hell?
I thought I had told you. I don't know. It never came to my mind. And I hadn't seen you for a while. And I'm not going to text you like, oh, by the way, my boyfriend's name is also Derrick.
Yeah, that would be weird.
You know?
Yeah, no, it's
exactly.
fine. It's weird that his last name is Fox, but no, I'm kidding.
That'd be crazy. Yeah, he's a keeper. I think this is the one. I think.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, we'll
Well,
see.
please send me an invite when you guys.
Oh my God, hell yeah. You know how elite my wedding will be? I'm gonna have all the chefs there, but my caterer is gonna have a hard time.
Yeah, I
I
feel
almost
bad.
don't, yeah, I don't want even to have a caterer, just all my chef friends bring something. And
Oh,
then that'll be
do it like a potluck.
a potluck. That would be sick.
Oh, because you'd have so
Yeah.
many chefs.
Oh my God, I know, like that's the good thing about Hell's Kitchen. It literally opened up the community of chefs that are doing something, and everyone is an amazing chef that I speak to. You know, everyone just bring their own whatever they want to the, Daph's wedding.
That
That'd
would
be
be
sick.
sick.
Epic. Yeah, that'd be epic. I just thought of it. Gotta write that down when he asks me.
I'm gonna bring a smash burger cart.
Oh, do you see what I mean? That's sick.
Yeah. What if we
Bring
you can say bring whatever you want.
it, make sure you either bring late night snacks when we're all fucked up, appetizers in betweens. And then I know so many bartenders too.
Of course. Oh
So
my
it's
god.
just, God, we just are so connected. I love it.
You're gonna have the wedding of the century.
Yeah, I would love to do that, but who knows when? I mean, I'm going to be 32 in 2 weeks, so
What?
yeah, clock is ticking, Derek.
No, clock is not ticking. Do you know I'm 38?
Whew, my Atlanta.
I know.
Wow. But you look great though. You look
Yeah,
great.
thanks. I know.
You know how some chefs look just shot out. They look just messed up in the face. You don't. You look like you've been a private chef your whole life.
Well, look, I'll tell you why. Because I knew in high school that I only wanted to do art for a living. And so that's all I've ever done. I did have to wait tables, obviously, for a little bit. But I actually was, like, good at it. And it was, like, every night I went to work to like, win the most tips. I didn't look at it as I had to make the most tips. I looked at it as I needed to win the most because I was beating all the other servers. So every day it was just like
Oh,
I was going to the bank to collect the lottery.
yeah. Well, maybe you just love what you do.
Well,
And
you
you're
gotta
just a
love what
happy
you do.
person.
Yeah.
I would say maybe 70% of people do not love what they do. Every day at least. They don't go to work and they're like chipper about it.
Yeah, no, I
Sad.
get it. I get it. And a lot of people that enter the chef world do it because they have to.
Yeah.
There's a lot of that. And the chef world for me found me. Like I wasn't looking for it at all. I was just like I was playing drums and I wasn't happy with the group that I was in because I loved all three of these women. They were amazing. And each individually brought such a cool dynamic to the fucking stage. And we were a fantastic group, but they weren't getting along, which drove me nuts. It's like, we're about to open for Jason Derulo and you guys are fighting about your hair and makeup. Like, fuck off. We're opening for Jason Derulo in Fifth Harmony. Get it together.
Yeah. It sounds like girls. It's just girls being petty. Like even I've
But
noticed
why does
that
that have to be? That would be
it's
like,
just it's just women. Like I was telling my friend Chef Amber, like she gets a lot of hate from women chefs and it's because she's beautiful and because she's talented. And like when you have a lot of hate towards another woman, it's because you're either jealous or you're like, she's too pretty. I don't want to compete against her. I swear to God, this is a thing because it happens to me where even at the industry night that I saw you, it
yeah.
happened to me with someone. I was like, oh, hi, what's up? And it was an awkward situation. I was like, oh, okay. I guess she doesn't like me. But it's just a lot of girls like that. There's a lot of chef females like that.
And look, I can understand that in this chef world. I can understand that in the music world for different musicians in different groups. We were all in the same group. We're all on the same team. It's like, yo, guys, get it together. But so I quit. I didn't even quit. I was still in that group, and it was just like falling apart. And I emailed MasterChef while I was in that group, and then I got it, and I got on MasterChef. And I just messaged them. I was like, hey, I can't tell you where I'm going. I was like, but I'm going to be gone for a few months. And then I came back off of MasterChef and joined them, and we played a few more concerts. And then I saw the jealousy. They actually started getting jealous because people were coming up to me wanting to take pictures because they saw me on MasterChef. They didn't give a fuck about the band anymore.
Wow.
And I started getting, and I was like, I got to go full chef. And so I went full chef. It was definitely interesting because our first challenge, once we got our aprons, was to redo the dish that sent us home from our prior season.
Yeah.
The whole season was about back to win. It was all the favorites that got sent home, which was also super interesting because everyone had a dish that they went home on. And then the producers came to me and they said, Derrick, we watched your tape like 5 times and there was nothing wrong with any of your dishes. And we don't know which one you should do. So you can pick any dish you want to redo.
Which one did you do? I feel like I saw that episode. What would you make?
Well, so I redid my dessert that I did in the finale. In the finale, I did a dessert. The dessert I did in the finale was probably my least favorite thing, only because it just pissed me off. I actually really liked the dish, and I stand by it. The dish I did in the season 6 finale was an homage to everything I learned in the entire season about dessert. Because it was Christina Tozzi's first season, so our season was actually very dessert heavy.
Yeah.
We had cake challenges and all these different dessert challenges, and it was cakes and pies, and there was so much dessert. It was very dessert heavy. So I had learned along the way a lot of different techniques, and so I wanted to showcase every technique I learned in my finale dessert. So I made a tempered chocolate mold. So I tempered chocolate and then I turned it into a mold and then I filled it with a lemon mousse. And then I did a raspberry coulis and then I did a green tea sponge cake and then I did sponge sugar to top it all off. And I kind of made it look like I tilted the hat to the MasterChef trophy. I gave it kind of that look, and it was a solid dessert. There was nothing wrong with it. And they even said, they even said there was like, you didn't go home on a dish. Like, you didn't have a bad dish. So you get to pick whatever you want. So when I redid it, I said, okay, this is what if I would have had the opportunity now, this is what I would have done. I would have done just a chocolate raspberry cake, and I deconstructed. I did a chocolate cake with a raspberry coulis, a chocolate cookie crumble, a Swiss chocolate buttercream, a Swiss meringue, and all these really cool components, and it became a beautiful dish. But then they didn't. But it was too avant-garde. Like, they weren't even showing me it was too much for the first episode because it looked way better than everybody else's.
Well, that's what you should have won.
Stop saying it. I hear it every day. Today it was you.
Should have won, man. I'm glad I didn't win, like I said on your last podcast. It's just life's good, man. I love my life. I'm glad that I got second because it gave someone else the platform that they needed.
Yeah.
Alex needed that more than I did. I'm totally humbled by even getting second or even getting top 5. So I was chilling with that. Obviously, who doesn't want to win on the next show that I am going to go on? I better win. I am going to win.
Let's go.
Like, I have to win because I have to showcase that I love to cook and I know how to cook.
Yeah. Well, and I'm not going to bug you to say what show, but I know, but that's exciting, and I think you will win. I think everything's right now for you to win. For me, like, when they're in the interviews and they're like asking you, what are you going to do if you win? I'm not thinking about that. Like, I don't like.
Yeah.
I'm here because I want to win MasterChef. That's my that's my bucket list. That's my goal. Like, I'm not here to win MasterChef to go open a restaurant. I'm not here to win MasterChef to go be a traveling private chef. I'm not here to win MasterChef for all the money. I'm here to win MasterChef. And that's what really hurt, was like I'm the only one in the history that has said that. Like, I don't want, whatever happens after. But the reason I am here is because I want to be up on that wall forever as the winner of MasterChef. And so to even go back a second time and it just for Gordon to say, you should have won. It's like, dude, you're the executive producer of this show. The last line of the contract says you can manipulate any of it. So fucking let me win.
Well, So I feel like sometimes it's another show for him because he has so much going on,
So
at this
much.
point, it's just a 9 to 5 kind of thing. Even though he's changing people's lives, it's like, eh,
I don't know. I think he's really present in every show that he does.
yeah, because he loves to cook for sure. But after doing so many, like the results, I feel like he has a little to say, but he really goes with whatever the producers think. You
Yeah,
know,
but
that's what I feel.
I feel like he's telling the producers what he thinks. I think yeah, he's a I don't know.
Yeah,
Anyway,
he's the boss for sure.
he's
He's the
definitely the
boss.
boss. Yo,
Um,
MasterChef is casting duos. Should we submit?
oh my gosh, I would love to go on MasterChef. I
Yo,
wonder if
we
it depends how long the contract is.
no, we could get 6-month contract.
Oh my gosh, let's do it.
My
That'd be
last the
so
All-Star
sick.
season they gave us a 6-month.
Wow, I would be down. I'd
I'll
be
mess
down.
I'll message casting tomorrow.
Yeah, let them know. Whatever we need, I'm
Because
down. That would be a great duo.
I know. I messaged them. They haven't replied yet. I messaged them. I was like, "Hey, I know you're doing duos. Do you have anyone you could recommend me to submit with?" And she was like, "I can't recommend anybody, but um she said, "Hey Derek, I personally wouldn't be allowed to pair you with someone, but if you found someone you actually cook with that you think would be a great fit, definitely let me know." And I was like, "I got a few ideas. I'll message you ASAP." Because my idea was my friend Adrian that was on MasterChef. He was runner up season 2. My other idea was you, and my other idea is my brother. And so
Ooh,
um,
those
I
are all
said,
good ones.
yeah, you and I would
Obviously, I would love to do that. Oh man, we would just go hard. I would
we would
just
go so
go,
hard in the paint. We go so
dude.
hard.
Yeah.
But it also wouldn't be kind of fair. What we should do is we should find a cooking show that has other duo competitions and go on as a duo.
There's a couple I feel like, but when would that air, or like when would that film if you were to do the duo?
Oh, because
You know?
you probably have a conflict.
No, well, it just depends. When is it, this year or next
Yeah,
year?
no, it's this year. It'll probably film end of September,
Oh,
October.
yeah. I mean, I have a couple pop-ups and stuff, but I could always make things work. Like, my goal is to just keep doing competition shows and like be on TV. Like, I want to take classes, like acting classes and stuff and all that stuff.
I heard you say that to G. You don't need it.
I say
No,
dumb shit sometimes. I want to be
no.
able to
But
use my
acting classes.
vocabulary more.
Okay, Can I tell you what to do?
Yeah.
Go onto YouTube, and that's it. Just search teleprompter practice, and it'll give you and learn how to read that because that's going to help you host. I did teleprompter classes in high school. I can read and talk. Like when I do my recaps, I don't know if you've watched any of my like MasterChef recaps. I literally build a whole note page, and I'm reading that, but it looks like I'm talking shit to the camera. Like that's a whole read. So just practice teleprompter because everything else, you're not going to be acting in a kitchen anyway. You're going to be you.
No,
You're going to be
it's
you.
just to like, kind of molds my personality into someone professional and something better.
But you're
I don't
already that. No,
know.
don't
I
waste.
don't
I'm
know.
telling you, don't waste the money on any acting
I
bullshit.
think improv classes would be so fun though.
Oh, they would be fun.
Yeah.
Do that for the fun of it.
Yeah.
But you
Well,
don't
yeah.
need that for your TV chef career. What you need is to go practice teleprompter on YouTube. I promise that's
Okay, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna sound like an anchor woman. Bienvenidos, Estados Unidos.
and then you got to put on the tiny leather outfit that pushes it all up.
Hell no, tomboy all day.
Yeah, well, the Spanish the Spanish
What?
newscasters are not tomboy.
No, oh my God, there's not one. There's not one.
It's like soap opera level.
Yeah, I know. It just Latinos. Even when you watch soccer, it's even better. Goal, 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 golazo! Like they're so intense, and like in
And
English,
wearing
it's not like that.
no, not at all. I love this. This podcast is so not about anything but just you and I bullshitting.
Oh yeah, do you have anything to ask me about random shit?
What do you mean?
I don't know.
Tell me what's random. What's going
No,
on in your life?
No, nothing. Just the same old thing. I'm just wondering. Well, I don't know. I have so many things in my head all the time. You just have to
Yo,
bring them out, you
this is
know?
just splurge. Yo, that first of all, two things. Thank you for inviting me to that industry night the other night. I can't believe that thing has been going on hard in the paint as long as it's been going on. I wish I'd
Really
have
cool
known.
event.
Yeah, I wish I'd have known about it sooner because it's like useless for me right now. Like I'm just like
Yeah.
I'm heading out. So, but it was cool.
Yeah.
It was cool to reconnect with Johnny because I've been. It's funny because like to me, like you know Johnny.
Yeah. You've known him for a long time?
Yeah, so
Wow.
Johnny and I did a catering gig maybe like 4 or 5 years ago together, and we've been friends ever since. And what's funny is him and I mean, like, and like you, but like before I went full time private, I was doing a lot of like pop ups and a lot of one off private dinners where it's like, hey, we're having a dinner party, we're having 20 people over to the house, and we want blah 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 blah, and or we're having a Christmas party, we're having 40 people at the house. And so Johnny and I were basically like top of the game in LA. Like we both got ranked in Entrepreneur magazine, like top 5 private chefs in LA.
Hell yeah.
And so him and I were basically just trading other chefs back and forth like playing cards because we were both so busy we couldn't work together. So it was like, hey, I got a gig and I'm short 2 chefs. And he's like, I got 2, but I need 1 on this day. And it was like
That's awesome.
we were trading people back and forth. It was so fucked up. But no, it was good. Like because also we were giving so many chefs work. We were just like, I mean,
Yeah.
we were looking out for everybody. So that's why, like the other night when we were catching up, we were just talking about how some chefs have burned us, and it's like,
Really?
yeah,
Oh,
yeah, yeah.
damn.
No, because I mean, like, look, you as a private chef, you have your full time gig, but you've done enough in the industry that other people will reach out to you to hire you, and if you have a conflict, you'll go recommend a chef, right?
Yeah.
You've been there.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so sometimes it's such a good gig and they're only reaching out to you because of how awesome you are. And you're like, well, I'll get you a chef. And then you go call the chef and you go, hey, I worked really hard to get this client. I'm going to give them to you, but I need a cut because you're capped. And so Johnny and I both understand this. Like this is part of the game because he was full time with Kid Cudi at the time.
That's who I did it with, was because of Johnny. Even
Oh,
though I
okay.
had to sign an NDA, so I can't, it said something about I'm gonna die on the NDA. It was crazy.
What?
I know, I can't even say shit because it was
Yeah.
very interesting. But I kind of did the same thing. He gave me Kid Cudi for a
Okay.
sec, a quick
Right.
hot minute.
Well,
Yeah.
and he asked me if I wanted it, and I was like, dude, I'm full. Like, dude, we're trading chefs. I was like, I can't do it.
Yeah, yeah.
That's so funny. So anyway, so
Interesting, yeah.
I was like, so we had a couple chefs that like we sent out on gigs, and we got them these gigs, and we're like, this is what it costs. This is our percentage, and like we got the percentage the first time, and then the chef went behind our back, and on the second time, it was like they got the gig, and then we saw, oh, you're working. Like, hey, that's the same gig. You owe the same percentage. Like,
Oh,
not trying to be like mafioso about it, but it's like, yo,
it is
the
though.
only but the only reason you have that gig is because of my hustle, my food.
Yeah.
It's like, I mean, look, I pay my
It's how
percentage.
you make a lot of money. You make a lot of
Well,
money like that too.
but it's also because like we're with a full time client and we're capped. We can only make so much money. Like I'm on a salary with a full time client. So when I get called to do another gig, I can't do it because Friday night I'm already cooking.
Yeah.
So if I'm going to send a chef, like they're calling me because of my skill, and I'm recommending somebody and my name is on the line. So it's like, hey,
How do you even go about telling a chef that? Because I get a lot of that and I never ask for a cut because I don't know. I've just never done that.
you just got to be a boss about it. You go, hey, I'm going to give you a client. They're calling me because they like my food. I can't do it. I'm going to give it to you, but I want 10%. Are you cool with that?
Wow.
You say straight up.
It's just hard when it's like my good friends, you
but
know.
but they should even understand it more. Like,
Yeah, yeah,
go
totally,
talk to Johnny.
totally.
He'll tell you the same thing. Like,
Yeah,
I sent Johnny a gig, and he was like, "I'll never cook for this lady again." I knew she was crazy, and I was just wasn't gonna take it. I
yeah,
told him I couldn't. I was like, Johnny, I'll give you this gig, but I need, I need a percentage because she's a huge fan of me. I was like, I need 10%, and he was like, cool, done. I was like, but I also tell them, hey, you can give me 10%, or you can buffer the 10%. So, like, know what you want to make, and then add the 10% on top, and then that's what you tell them.
wow.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, yeah, totally. I wish I was like that. I was just like, yeah, it's okay.
No, but
Enjoy.
look, and
No.
but I don't do it every time either. There's also gigs where I'm like, hey man, just take this. Like I get it. Like if I know a chef that just fucking needs it, if I know a chef that's like just like hurting, he's like, yo, you got anything? You got anything? I'm like, here, yo, take this. I mean, I get hit up weekly, like
Yeah.
almost to the point where I'm like, my full-time job is costing me money.
Yeah, I mean, I think when you do salary as a private chef, it definitely hinders you. That's why sometimes even just doing independent contractor is the best bet. But then you have to put away money for your insurance and for all this freaking,
No, I defer all that.
crap. Yeah, and I get all of that for free. It's nice. That's why I work 4 days a week and 3 days off.
Yeah.
So it's nice though.
Okay. So your new goal, since the last we talked, you're going full time, hard in the paint, chasing TV competition gigs.
Yep, I want to be up there. I really want to represent my country, which is Honduras. I really want to be one
Honduras.
Honduras. I want to showcase
Were
what
you
we
born
are.
were you born in Honduras?
No, I was born in the valley. I'm a valley girl. But I love 818. That's my area code.
That's
But
my
my
area
whole
code.
nice. Well, I
What
was
do you
born
mean?
with
I'm
a
checking your phone number. I'm checking your phone number right
check
now.
it. Check it. I've never had a different area code.
Check mine.
And I've never noticed. It's my phone. It's I'm using my phone, sadly.
There you
But
are,
I trust
818.
you.
Yo,
Yeah,
look
I'm
it.
818.
We both
Yeah.
818. Do you know
Yeah,
why I'm
see?
818?
Why?
Because when I moved to LA, I heard it in a rap song, and I was like, I need that shit.
Oh my God, that's so funny. Well, you're officially cool because it is sick. That's why the Kardashians named their tequila that because it's a
818.
huge staple.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but Honduras is, where my family came from. So I really want to keep representing that and be that guide to those that are from the country to really go for whatever you want, go for your dreams. And also, I want to be the first Hondureña on Food Network. Like there really isn't that many people on that are cooking that are from Honduras.
Can I throw an idea in your head?
Yeah.
Find a way to also honor America because your family was able to come here and raise an amazing person like you, and the world has you because of their goals and dreams.
Yeah.
I think
It's
that's an important,
America.
but I
Yeah.
think that's an important story because the American dream, I think, is struggling right now because people are forgetting that like people from all around the world come here to give their family and their children and their legacy a better life, and you got that because of choices your family made, right?
Yeah. Well, whenever I cook, I showcase that. It's
Yeah.
not like I'm cooking Honduran dishes. I try and make as many, but I don't live in Honduras. I don't make authentic Honduran food. I, read recipes and do it, but I love American food. I mean, we live in LA. We cook
Yeah, of course.
American food
Well,
constantly.
look, like LA is actually more or less fucking American than
Oh,
anything. Like,
yeah.
I mean, dude,
Yeah.
that taco spot we went to,
Oh my God, Sonora Town. If you guys haven't seen it, you gotta go. Isn't it so good?
it's so good. And I had the tripa.
Tripa. Tripa, way.
Tripa way. Tell everyone what that is.
Right. So tripas is the guts of like a cow or something. It's basically like
Something.
all
It's the
the
cow's
organs.
stomach.
Yeah,
It's the cow's
tripas.
stomach lining.
No, it's in tripas. So menudo is a cow stomach lining, right? Tripas is like,
Should we
I
do a
think
quick
it's,
Google?
yeah, look it up because I think tripas translates to like organs
Okay.
in Spanish.
Tripas is Mexican cuisine, are the small intestines of farm animals that have been cleaned, boiled, and grilled.
I told you. So it's organs,
Up, up, up.
but it
Tri-
could be the stomach.
Tripas in Portuguese cuisine is beef stomach.
Okay, but you're not having Portuguese tripas.
I don't know what I'm having. It's LA. It could be fucking.
I know, who knows? It could be cat
It could be
fucking
Jeffrey Dahmer's
guts.
victim's stomach for all
Oh
I know.
God. Ugh. No, it's so good. I wish they had cow like beef tongue or something. I love tongue.
Here's
Yeah, we
the
got
deal.
to do something like that.
You and I need to cook together.
Yeah, yeah.
What's funny is as long as I've been in LA, I've heard about the downtown LA Josh guy.
Yeah, DTLA.
Yeah, you just did something there.
Mm-hmm.
But it's been on my radar heavy lately. Like a lot of people are like, you got to do this, you got to do this, you got to do this.
It's
I'm
cool.
like, I'm like literally leaving in a month. So I do want to do it. And if I fly back into LA and do it, I'll let you know. We should definitely do it together. But also, I have this goal for Dallas because two things. LA's a big fucking city. You know,
Mm-hmm.
it's a car city. Like you can't
Yeah.
live here without a car. Dallas is also a car city, but there's not traffic. You can get from one side of Dallas to the other in 20 minutes, and they complain about it. And I'm like, guys, until you've spent 20 minutes going 1 mile, fuck off. But so my idea with Dallas is to come in quietly and like build this thing around smash burgers because everyone loves a fucking burger. But then I'm going to do these like membership dinners and I'm going to fly in chefs from around the country, around the world. And it's going to be all my friends, all my chef friends. I'm going to bring them in and gas them up. And like, I'm not going to make money off of this. I want like 100% of profit to go to the chef that's coming in because it's going to build the brand of my smash burgers. And there's enough profit in the fucking burger. And then we're going to have a blast. We're going to fucking cook cool ass food. And I want to do what the kind of like the downtown LA Josh thing is doing, but for profit because I don't understand that. I don't understand it. It's like,
he's a good person. He doesn't.
I know he's a good person. I know he's a good person. I know he gets the shit sponsored.
Yeah.
And
I
no
would
one
be
that
like charging
no
people
one-
for sure.
no one that eats there pays. Look, that's awesome. You figured that out. But guess what? These chefs need money.
No, it's true. It's true.
And I would rather chefs get money than fucking any other cause.
Yeah.
Like, I've donated dinners and raised money for countless shit. And this might be the tequila talking, but like, yo, chefs give more than anybody. And so I think chefs deserve to be paid first.
No, for sure. I would love that. And you should join me and Alejandro on the pop-up because we're cooking together this year. You should do it with us.
When?
Um,
Are you doing it at his restaurant?
September or October. Yeah, in downtown Supper Club.
Oh, you're doing it here?
Yeah, in LA. Yeah.
In LA?
He's flying.
Alejandro's
He's
coming
flying.
here.
Yeah, him and I are doing a pop-up there, and we need one more chef to help us. It would be fire if he did it with us, because then you get to see what it's like before you say yes to it.
I'm going to put on the deal. How many courses are you guys doing?
We don't know yet. We haven't thought of the thing, but we want to do like an Asian probably, because I'm going to Thailand in the next 2 weeks, so I'm going to...
Wait, where in Thailand?
Bangkok. Remember we spoke about this, but I think we were drunk. Remember that bar we went to after?
Oh yeah, they were pouring fucking drinks.
It's the neighborhood pub, that's why.
Yo, but it was called Library Bar. Remember I sent you the picture of the library bar that I actually thought
I think
it
it was called the neighborhood bar.
No,
I think it was called
No, it was called Library.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, the one that you went to is actually it. It's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be cool if the three of us did it because that would be like elite as
That would
fuck.
be so sick.
But we want to do like a Thai inspired dinner,
Wait,
which
what?
would be sick.
Alejandro wants to do Thai?
Oh yeah, he's all about Asian food. He loves Thai cuisine, Middle Eastern. He loves all that stuff.
Okay, I want to do a dish. It's not anything. It's Asian esque. But I have this dish. I actually did it on my Instagram. I take ramen noodles and I cook them, and then I mix them with peanut butter and
Mm,
chili crunch. I do chili crunch, peanut butter, a little bit of chicken stock.
yum. What
It's
if I make your ramen noodles? That would be even better.
you want to make the
Fuck yeah.
noodles? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
We'll do it
I'll
together.
make it. Yeah, that'll be so
It's
cool.
yo, it's so good, and then we could elevate it. We could throw in some nori or some
Yeah.
furikake,
Yep.
maybe a raw egg or a
Yeah.
raw egg yolk to mix it. Oh my god,
Ooh. Or
dude,
a cured egg yolk and shave it because you get
yeah,
like a
yep,
creamy
yep.
Parmesan flavor to it.
Let's do that.
Yum. Okay.
And I
Yeah.
just
Let's.
I just interviewed his girlfriend Alyssa.
Oh yeah, I saw a little bit of it. How was that?
She's so
Cool.
cool. She's such a cool person. Like, dude, talk about divine intervention. Like, we were discussing like how she wanted to do Hell's Kitchen, and they were telling her she was going to be on
The next season,
yeah, the next
right?
season.
Yeah.
And then literally like called her and like, hey, we need you for this season. We need you to fly out tomorrow, take your COVID test at the airport, and pack your bags. And then she meets Alejandro. She does the season. She gets sent home. She like her and Alejandro fall in love, and now they have a restaurant together. Like what?
Yeah. No, she's dating one of the coolest chefs out there, I'd say.
He's such a cool dude.
Alejandro's a cool ass dude.
I can't wait. In September, I'm gonna take my girlfriend out to his new restaurant.
Oh, that's where we should double date. I really want to go too. I need to
Come
go.
out! Come
I
out!
know. I've been wanting to go to Texas to go see his restaurant.
You guys can get a hotel, but I can do a blow up mattress in the living room if you guys want to save some money. If
Yeah,
you want to save some
Alyssa
money,
and Alejandro live in a 5 bedroom house supposedly, so I'm gonna go
stay at
stay.
their fucking place because I'm not in
Yeah,
Waco.
yeah,
I'm not in that crazy city. I'm in Dallas. Yo, can you?
yeah. Yeah, hell yeah. So September, it just depends what if my boss is gonna be in New York. That all depends. So I always, being a
No,
private chef, like we always.
let's do like November because I like so September. I'm getting in late September, and I'm doing a private dinner on September 28th, and then October 5th, I'm going to ACL. Stella and I are going to ACL, and then the following weekends, I'm doing smash burgers at a bar in
Sorry.
in Dallas. So October. So maybe after we do the whole thing here.
Okay, that'd be awesome.
Yeah,
I'm
let's do it.
down.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
that'd be cool. We have a lot. See this? I love my life. I have like
I
cool
love your
things.
life. I love my life. Here's what we have to do, and we have to stick together on this. Okay, so this is my perspective. I've been a huge fan of comedy for a long time. And the comedy world, the comedy circuit, the comedians in the comedy world in the last 15, 20 years, they stopped competing with each other and they started embracing each other and lifting each other up. And the comedy is
Oh,
the
sorry.
ah, comedy is the best it's ever been. And I'm like literally like I don't know, like for lack of a better comparison, I'm not like trying to be, but like my point of view is I just want to be the Joe Rogan of the chef world. I want to lift all my friends up. I want to bring them all together. I want them to succeed more than me. I don't care where I end up. Like I've no money in the account, negative in the account, $100,000 in the account. I've always figured it out. Like I don't
Yeah,
care. I want
same.
I want everyone to have fun. I want everyone to share their product. I want everyone to just have a good time. And so that's what I'm doing. I'm taking like a lot of notes from Joe Rogan, but not like about topics or whatever. Just the concept, the love your friends, support your friends, give everybody an equal opportunity to just make it and have fun.
No, I agree. I think that's the way to make it is to do that.
Yeah,
Just bring others up. Like, don't try to
yeah.
take everything for yourself. And look where we're at now. Like, we've become good friends. Like, you've met other people. I think the chef community is stronger than it's ever been.
And we're
At
both with
least,
Thor. We're both with
yeah,
Thor.
we're with Thor. We love Thor.
Oh, and when did Thor reach out to you?
Thor reached out to me because of my friend Jasper, who you've met. So he recommended me to them. They needed like female chefs, and so he recommended me, and so that's
And
where.
then they went and looked at our video of you and I together on my Instagram.
Did they? I didn't know that.
Of course they did. They liked it. They knew all about it. I tagged
Nice.
them.
Nice.
They
Nice,
saw
nice.
you.
Yeah.
Yo,
Well, all my friends have been putting me up there, so I appreciate everyone that's been helping
yeah,
me out,
of course. It's like, but like that's the thing. It's like with Thor, I want every chef to be a part of Thor. Thor should be the biggest fucking kitchen
You're gonna
company.
be the next Hexclad. Watch.
They are, but
Yeah.
we know.
I'm excited to be a part
It's
of
so cool.
everything. Yeah.
It's so cool. It's just it's kind of crazy for me because it's just like literally it was my email that started it.
Dude, that's awesome.
It's so weird.
That's
Like
good.
seeing you and Jasper and Brad and all the other chefs that are getting involved, and like Brad and I were supposed, and my client has been very anti me doing shit with Thor, which is like fucking drives me nuts. But like seeing all these chefs getting involved, I'm so happy for everyone. But it's just like I know the moment it started. I know the moment when I emailed the marketing team and I was like, "Hey guys, have you thought about doing a chef program?" And they were like, "Let's talk." And I pitched them my idea and they pitched me their ideas, and then boom, a couple months later, they shipped me a fucking kitchen and I'm making videos. And that was 5 years ago.
Sick. Yeah. I feel like they've come a long way. I mean, they sent me a whole thing.
Yeah.
I have so much Thor in my kitchen. It's elite. I love it. It's so cool.
You're welcome.
I know. Thank you. Good job. Good job, chef.
I just want someone to recognize that I fucking paved the way.
You did.
Because you know what's funny is when we were at that thing the other day, the one guy that was like head of that marketing group, he was like he said something. He was like, "Wait, how long have you been with Thor?" And I was like a little over 5 years. And he was like, "Oh, that's longer than all of us." He's like, "We've only been here for 3 years." I was like, "Yeah, you're welcome."
You need to be the head ambassador.
I should be getting paid what is getting paid.
Yeah.
Shit. Oops. Bleep that. Bleep the name. Bleep the name.
Yeah, you should just bleep it, actually. That'd be sick.
Yeah. I should be getting paid. Beep. Fuck. Oh, I got to tell him. I've had too much tequila. I got to go pack.
Enjoy your tequila. I don't drink tequila. I kind of don't.
They don't drink tequila in Honduras.
I think a lot of people do, but I drink Henny or Johnny Black Label.
Ooh,
Johnny Walker.
You know what? At your age, I went through that phase.
Yeah, tequila. No, I can't. I can't drink it. I get crazy.
I used to be the same way. When I was in my 20s, if I drank tequila, my clothes came off, and I'm not kidding. 2 shots, I was naked.
No, I don't drink as much. That's why I love Derrick, my boyfriend, because we are very.
You smokers now?
Even like weed, I don't smoke as much. I don't smoke or do anything because I don't need to. You know?
We don't need to. We don't need to.
And I just don't want to. I don't like waking up and I'm like.
Yeah, but tequila, I don't wake up and feel like, I can get up at 6 a.m. and hit the gym.
Oh, hell no, I can't.
Oh, weird. Anything else, I can't. If I drink whiskey or vodka or anything else, I'm KO'd. But I can literally drink tequila till 1 a.m. and then get up 5 hours later and go to the gym.
Wow.
Something about it.
You have fun with that. Enjoy packing while you're lit.
What? Okay, hold on. Tell me about Derrick real quick. What does he do?
Talking about him, he literally just walked into my house. Do you
Come
want
say
him to
hi. Yeah, come say
Babe,
hi.
he's requesting that you come say hi. Join the podcast. Yeah, he's wearing a sick ass shirt too. It's
Come on.
Bart Simpson smoking a backwood.
This is my favorite podcast yet, by the way, Daphne. Thank you. Derrick!
Yeah.
What's up, dude?
What up, man? What do we gotta do it? On 3. 1, 2, 3.
Spider-Man!
Spider-Man, B.
Man? I love you, man. This is cool. Yo, Daphne and I have been just having the best like shoot the shit podcast, like everything that this podcast is supposed to be. We've obviously talked about you, and I was just like, literally as you were walking in the door, I was like, "Yo, what does your boyfriend do?"
Oh, okay, yeah.
The LA question: what do you do to make money?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you even do, dude?
Yeah, so I'm a trainer, body worker. So I tell people all the time I fix humans. Yeah. So I work on people manually and I train them. So
Interesting.
I fix and sculpt humans.
And then you got someone that feeds humans. You guys are like a power couple.
You know what I'm saying? I fix her, she feeds me. She feeds people, I fix them. It's kind of a good combo.
Nice.
Right on. Okay.
I never thought this was such a perfect match, but I'll be like, babe, my sciatica's acting up, and he'll just
People's elbow, you know?
People's elbow. Have you ever seen Biodome?
I feel like I have, maybe.
You haven't seen Biodome?
I feel like I've seen
What
it.
is it?
Okay, Biodome
movie
is
now.
Pauly Shore and
Stephen
Baldwin brother. Stephen Baldwin
Yeah.
and Pauly Shore. Stephen Baldwin has gone off the
Yeah.
rails, whatever. But when this movie fucking came out, it was the fucking shit. But there's a moment where Pauly Shore, you guys got to watch this movie. It's one of the best.
It looks like a stoner movie.
You
for
can
sure.
watch it stoned. You can watch it not stoned. I watched it. I was 9 years old. One of my favorites. And I've actually talked to Pauly since. I've become friends with him on like Twitter. It's wild. But anyway, there's a moment where Pauly's like, "Oh, my sciatica! Oh, my sciatica!" And then fucking Stephen Baldwin fucking elbow drops him.
Are you serious?
Yes.
I need to watch
Yes.
this.
100%.
Oh my god, that should be
Might
an
recreate
intro.
it, yeah,
That
might-
should be an intro
might
to your
recreate
thing.
You guys gotta watch it. You guys gotta watch it. That's funny.
That's hilarious. We have to.
Hell
we have
yeah.
to. Yeah, he fixes people. It's
Yeah, I
nice.
fix people.
Right on. How'd you all meet?
The $1,000,000 question. Well, we met at a tequila bar where I was not drinking tequila.
Hey. I'm drinking.
Yeah, so my oh, I'm kind of jealous. My like buddy randomly, thank you, baby.
Sorry, he has cat hairs on him because my house.
They follow me now. No, so my buddy randomly have a group of buddies. We watch fights together, we go to places, call a fight crew, whatever. He just randomly comes up to me like, "Yo, D, I want you to meet somebody." I was like, "Oh, okay." I'm thinking, "Oh, I was one of the fight homies I haven't met, something like that." Brings me up to this beautiful Latina, and I'm like, "Oh, okay." I'm talking to her for like a minute because he left, and I was like, "Yeah, so how do you know my friend?" She goes, "Huh? What?" I'm like, "My friend? Like, how do you know him?" She goes, "Oh, I don't know him." I'm like, "You're kidding." She's like, "No." I call him. We're like, "Bro, where you at?" Because I was saying, he's like, "Oh, I left. Have fun though."
Dude, that's a
And that's how
wingman
we
for
ran
life,
out.
bro.
Yeah, yeah, Dawson Love over here.
Yeah.
He's gonna be best man,
It was
huh?
crazy.
He kinda has to be.
Yo, if you didn't know, we already planned out your food for your wedding. Every chef
We
she knows
did.
is bringing a every chef she knows is bringing a potluck. So, yo, you're saving it.
Because you know how many chefs are
You're
there?
saving a bunch of money. So put more into the ring. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, a little less for me to plan and think about. I actually like it.
It's actually, yeah. I was like, wait, why? Because a caterer for a chef is just too stressful. You're going to be judging them. And I was like, wait, why do I just tell my friends that are like chefs to bring whatever they want? Like, you know, when you're tired and hungover towards the end and everything above, like below and above, you know?
This isn't the first time you thought about
No, it is.
No, we
I
did.
literally thought of
We
it with
figured it out
him.
together.
it. Okay.
Like, if
Yeah.
a chef wants to bring 2 ribeyes and grill 2 ribeyes and slice it into 16 pieces, that's all they're getting. I'm gonna bring I'm gonna bring 50 smash burgers. 50 people are gonna get smash burgers.
And wouldn't that be sick?
I figured it out too. Or maybe you guys probably figured this out. I'm not a chef, everybody. I'm just gonna leave like a plancha in the middle of the thing, and everyone can just at any time just throw something on in front of everybody.
Oh, that'd be so sick. Actually, that would be amazing.
Right?
We already determined you guys are gonna have the best wedding ever.
Now he just has to actually want to marry me.
Should we have a bunch? Is this a bunch of?
What'd you say, Kenny?
Is this a bunch of losers exclusive? Can you do it right now?
Oh my God!
So
no.
me and Derrick have actually been playing this out for a while. This was a podcast. We had to find a way to get you on. Can you bring it over?
The cat brings a ring, fucking coughs up a hairball, just.
Come on, bring it over.
No, he's not. He's actually coming. Come
on.
He just throws it
Don't
up.
do that. Take her somewhere special.
Yeah, I will. What about you, man?
What's happening?
I thought I was going to be the only Derrick on the show.
You gonna put me on the spot like that? I have met a beautiful woman in Texas when I least expected it. You know, I got divorced and I was looking to go just have some fun, and I met the one and the future mother of my children.
Okay, I like
this is a bunch of losers exclusive. There is a future mother of my children in the picture. She's fantastic, super cool. Got her shit together, and yeah, I'm just excited about whatever we do. You know.
It seems like Derrick's are just undercover lover boys.
Yo,
huh?
I was from the beginning a hopeless romantic. I love love.
Oh. No, I'm too tough. I'm from Chicago.
He's like that with the world, but with me, he's such a gentle guy.
I will fucking elbow somebody in the face, but I love love. Yeah, no, that's what it is. It's like, I don't know. It's like, I look at it. It's what makes the world go round. Like if us guys didn't desire like loving a beautiful woman, like we would just have a lawn chair and a TV in the living room.
Or just
did I just say that the other day?
You would actually live longer.
God, I said we'd live longer. Like I said, I want to make a movie. If women randomly disappeared from Earth, we'd be like,
cool.
I'm wearing the same outfit from 3 days ago. Me and the boys cracked some beers. We were watching the TV on the floor in the living room.
See, but here's the Derrick. Here's the deal. You got to figure out how to wear the same outfit for 3 days, crack the beers with the boys, with the girl you love, and then that's how it all goes around. Yeah.
Hey, baby, can you go get me a beer?
Anyway, I love you guys. Thank you for all this. This has been a fun podcast. Daphne, we got to do this. We got to do this on the regular.
Please, anytime. We always have a lot of shit to talk about.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
And then, please, practice the MasterChef. I would love to do that with you.
I'm going to message them. I'll see. There's a very slim chance they're going to consider me for a third fucking round, but third time's a charm. Let's go fucking win that shit.
Yeah, that'd be sick, honestly, if we both did it.
We'll try.
Anytime.
We'll try.
Yes. And anytime you want to do a podcast,
let's just sit and rat.
And love it.
All right.
Oh, we'll do it once an announcement comes on.
Oh, we definitely have to do it then.
Yeah.
Derrick, thank you for popping in.
Derrick, nice to see you again.
Derrick to Derrick out.
Derrick square. Derrick out.
D2.
Oh, God.
D2.